ocean is calling, tonight stars are falling, I know I'm ready for more. I can't stop here, I was born to see the world, to watch the colors of sunrise from the tops of the cliffs, for adventures await. I cannot be late, cannot wait to meet my face. I'll be home one day. I believe in destiny, I'll be where I have to be. A million places to see, all become a part of me. Strangers welcome me with a smile, these travels make my life worthwhile. Breathtaking sights are on my way, let's book my room, where I'll stay. I can't stop here, I was born to see the world, dressed in the colors of sunset, soaring high like a bird, more adventures await. I cannot be late, I cannot wait to meet my face. I'll be home one day.
What's up, everyone? It's Canada's Thanksgiving, and even though I'm not a Canadian, I can certainly feel the atmosphere here in Toronto. Monday, October 10th, 2022. It's about 5:30 p.m. in the evening, and it's 57 Fahrenheit, 14 Celsius. I'm by the harbor front, and that dog's excited about Thanksgiving. And I'll be walking west along the harbor front today. Maybe we'll make it into Little Tibet and Little Portugal for the first time. I'd like to see those ethnic areas. And there's also the ruins of Fort York that I'd like to check out. So once again, happy Thanksgiving to my viewers in Canada. And also, it's Columbus Day in the United States, or in other places in the States, it's the Indigenous Peoples Day, whichever you prefer. So, acknowledging that as well. 2 holidays. Let's start this walk. The sun is setting right now in Toronto. And there's a lot of people out here by the harbor front. I think they all had the same idea to come here for Thanksgiving. Ethan G says it's funny that today is Columbus Day and Thanksgiving. Yeah, it just so happens it ended up being the same day. Sometimes happens. Got a lovely view of Toronto Island over to my left. Beautiful day on the harbor front here by Lake Ontario in Toronto.
markets talk to them.
Kristen's curious if the Canadians eat the same kinds of foods that we do for the US Thanksgiving. I believe it is very similar. They both celebrate the same concepts. It's just on different days. I was walking through the downtown today of Toronto and I noticed it was very quiet today. This is like the busiest part of Toronto, to be honest, right by the harbor front. Tamara says, do Canadians eat a lot today? Well, even though I'm not Canadian, I paired up with another friend of mine. We had some food in Chinatown and definitely ate a lot for Thanksgiving. No better way to celebrate, right, than to live in the moment. Jennifer's asking what I had for lunch. You will find out on Action Kid Extra. I recorded a lot today. Chris says it looks like it might be a bit chilly there right now. It's actually quite comfortable. Yeah, Hung Mao, good to know the restaurants in Chinatown are open. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Chinatown today having a lot of different tastings. I sampled quite a bit of food in Chinatown and yeah, I can say that food in Chinatown is good. How good, you're gonna have to find out on my second channel when I upload it. Lorraine says happy Thanksgiving in Canada. AK, hope everything you ate was delicious and enjoyable. It sure was. What's for dessert? I didn't really leave any room for dessert, but maybe when I walk this off, make some videos, I'll be in the mood for some dessert. I really don't know what I'm gonna get yet. And I did not have turkey. I kind of started off my day with a dessert-based food right around here. It was definitely very scrumptious and delicious. We're making our way towards the Queen's Quay. Independent Mind asked if I've been to Ontario Place yet. I have not. I don't even know where that is. Is it somewhere close by, Ontario Place? I'm gonna look it up right now. It's not the first time I've heard it mentioned before. Looks like it's an entertainment and blockbuster IMAX films. Actually, it's headed in the direction that I'm going to right now. Maybe I can take a visit there. Thank you, Mike Landry, for the $5. Appreciate it very much. Glad to have you around. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm guessing some of these boats here are rentals. Wait, the boardwalk's not straight here. Why is that? What's going on here? There's not even an open space. What's going on? I gotta do something here. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! I can't slow down! I can't slow down! Ah! Making a fool of myself here. What the heck is this? Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look how steep this is. OMG. Actually, I'm scared now. This is so steep. All right. I think I got stuck. I'm gonna go down the other way. It looks less steep here. Maybe this way. I'm a baby now. I'm not a. Oh, this is better. Yay. So strange. Pablo says, imagine that with ice. They better rope that off for ice. Crikey 73, what the heck are you doing? Putting on a show for you all. This is YouTube after all. I have to be somewhat entertaining. In a good way though. I didn't want to risk myself on the final descent down. Really, they can continue in. Walking Man Dude ran right over that wave deck before. He did. That's why it's probably all broken, because it's all uneven there. It was probably straight before Walking Man Dude came on it. That guy's been MIA for the longest time already. If you notice, the buses right now will say Happy Thanksgiving, even the ones that are out of service. Really, crikey 70, you have to wait 8 hours for emergency service in the GTA. It's that bad. Better hope nobody gets hurt then. Spencer and Fam, thank you for $4.99. What's up, AK? When you coming to Wisco? Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, Spencer. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you very much. As I walk right into the sun. Another wave deck. These are all uneven. The leaves are already turning colors here in Ontario. Jay Miller says, welcome to my city, Action Kid. Hope you're enjoying the harbor front. The harbor front's a really nice area. Haven't really explored a lot of it, but I tend to cover the western side of the harbor front today. Maybe a walk all the way to the Little Portugal area is in order, to Fort York as well. Unhappy baby. Dwayne Vodka asks, what's your best experience in Toronto so far?
Buy them again.
The people here have just been so nice. I've been really impressed with the kindness, the generosity, and the support of the Canadian people. But that's generally what I say no matter where I go. It's really the people that make the place. Thank you, Northern Charger, $13.99. Always enjoy your videos now, especially in your own hometown. Thank you, Northern Charger. Thanks for the support, appreciate it very much. Independent Mind says, bet you say that to all the cities. Yeah. Generally, I do. But the people really do make a place. It's the truth. I'm going to do a water fountain taste test. Is this water fountain working? I'm a little bit thirsty right now. Yes, I think the water fountain's working. Let's let this run for a few seconds just to get the metals and whatever out of the pipes that have been sitting down there. I think that's good enough. Public water fountain. This is some pretty good water. It's cold. I don't really taste too many heavy metals in the water, which is what I experienced with some other public water fountains. But it's clean, as far as I could tell. I actually enjoy the tap water here in Toronto. I've been drinking it, no problem. Even when I'm staying at my Airbnb, I've just been boiling the water in the water kettle there and drinking it. Jay Butcher says I should check out the Casa Loma restaurant that does events. Yeah, I've been looking up the Casa Loma. I might be able to visit there sometime. John says you don't need to boil the Toronto water. I mean, I just do it out of habit. It doesn't hurt. I have the water kettle there, so just to be extra safe. What's up? Hey! Two O Legend says the Toronto tap is very clean, routinely checked, great maintenance facilities. It's maintained very well. I can attest to that. I don't really feel too many heavy elements in the water. Keith Savage, you don't think you've ever paid for water? Yeah, that's that can get pretty pricey. Especially if you buy it in Niagara Falls, New York at the Maid of the Mist snack bar for $4. So we just made it to Spadina Avenue. Maybe we could take a walk by the harbor front over there. Oh, here we got a map. Let's see where we are. You are here. Basically, we've just walked from like here to here. This is the Island Airport, Billy Bishop Airport, where I landed from. Here's Coronation Park. I think Fort York is somewhere here. Yep, I can visit that, and maybe I can head into Exhibition Place. Yeah, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. Some parts of Toronto I've never been to before. Troy says there's nothing really to see at Exhibition Place at this time. I'd like to go there still just to say I've been there and to see what it's about. Even though there's like no shows going on or anything, I think it's still worth seeing the buildings. What the quack is happening between those two ducks?
वैसे ही मिलते हैं मतलब
Public washroom open until 9 p.m. It's actually really nice to see all these boats in the harbor. Not many are in use though. Mateus asked if I've heard some Portuguese sounds in Toronto. Maybe a few. It's actually difficult for me to understand or distinguish Portuguese from Spanish. It's very similar to each other. That's right, Troy. I haven't been to Little Portugal yet. Maybe I've walked through a little bit of it when I was on College Street, but today I'll try to get over there. Granted, I don't know what'll be open at the time I visit, but at least I'd say I'd been there. Here's an eastern gray squirrel in a black fur, which is what makes up the vast majority of the squirrels here in Toronto. I was looking up some articles on why the gray squirrels here are black, and there's a few theories about it. One of them is that the black fur allows them to retain heat better in the wintertime.
It's like 70 bucks.
The sun is really hitting the camera very hard. It's hurting my eyes too with the sun, but it's about to go down pretty fast. The further I go out west, the less people there are by the waterfront. I am almost to the Fort York historic site. I'd like to actually visit it. Then after Fort York, maybe I'll make my way over to Exhibition Place, and then on to Little Portugal, maybe Liberty Village. So in order to get to Fort York, I need to make a right on Bathurst Street, which should be the next major street coming up. Yep, right there. You are here. I remember this place. This was my first ever experience with Toronto at Billy Bishop International Airport, the Toronto Island Airport. Eric says, looks like everyone's enjoying their Thanksgiving, walking off the big dinners. Well, to be fair, dinner really hasn't happened yet to many of the people. I've had a big lunch. So here is Iran Key. If you were to take it all the way to the end, you'll reach the underground tunnel for Billy Bishop Toronto City Airport. I'm going this way up to Fort York. Time to leave Queens Quay for just a little bit. Heidi and Nelly Sapala, €5. Lovely weather, beautiful Toronto City. Awesome, sweet atmosphere. Thank you, Heidi, for the super chat. Appreciate it very much. So I do need to pass the Gardner Expressway to get to Fort York. Oh, interesting. Troy says you can get a good view of Fort York from the Bathurst Street Bridge after you pass the Gardner. Okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the curb there. I think I'm going to wait for a fresh pedestrian crossing.
I do too.
This is actually a pretty big Loblaws grocery store. Interesting, Quadma's FPV. This is the headquarters of the Loblaws grocery store. There's a big sign there that says, "Pedestrians obey your signal, two-stage crossing." I don't think I want to jaywalk this street. And what's the deal with this? Why do they have these pedestrian barriers and like they make people go left and then go right? That's pretty odd. Also, we got this cool little sculpture. Looks like two toy soldiers. The brass one is triumphant over the silver one. Or maybe the silver one's taking a break, I'm not too sure. Oh, interesting, independent mind. That intersection is known for accidents. I can see it too. And this pad says good timing for Fort York with the daylight. Let's see how it is when I finally get there. Gardner Expressway above me. Maybe we can get a glimpse of Fort York from the top of the hill here. Just looks like there's some benches and some random boulders underneath the Gardner here. I think they could do some better use with this public space, like put a skateboard park here or something. I don't think people will want to go out of the way to sit under the highway like this the entire time. Sup, Johnny Strides? Thanks for tuning in. We're almost to Fort York. So basically Fort York is a 19th century military fort, and it was used to house the Canadians and the British militaries. They use it to defend against the Americans who were invading. But this all happened really around the War of 1812. So let's see what's left of Fort York here. There's a big fight between the British and the Americans right at this site, the Fort York historic area. Hey, look, there's actually a cannon here. Definitely don't want to be going down there. It seems like there's some homeless encampments underneath the bridge here on Bathurst Street. And down there kind of looks like a dirt trail just going down that way. So I'm not really feeling going down to Fort York right now. So I think I'm just gonna head on Bathurst Street, just using my judgment. Maybe I'll see Fort York from the bridge instead, but this is yeah, I would say not really a wise choice for me to go down there. Unless there's another part of Fort York I'm not aware of. Oh, Lizzo C says that's not the entrance. That's what I kind of figured. I was like, nah, that doesn't really look like it. All right, this is looking like Fort York now. You can see some of the old structures. I know the sun's in the way, but got a big sunspot in the middle of the lens. There it is, Fort York. Yeah, Allie, you're right on that. It's a beautiful lawn at Fort York.
Yeah, that's the main part.
You don't even know what a witch is.
Looks like someone's walking their dog down there, and this is kind of a weird area because there's like a hole in the fence there and like a path that just extends from the hole in the fence. And as we saw back there under this bridge, there's a few homeless encampments too, so not really my preferred way to walk a dog, but maybe over here is nice. And I don't think I'll be going to Fort York anytime soon. It's like I'm going away from it. I thought there was a sidewalk that extended to it, but after seeing what it looks like from the bridge and also the homeless encampment down there and the fence, I don't think I'm interested in going there anymore. Sunset Blue at $2.99. Thank you so much, Sunset Blue. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. Oh, here's the Union Pearson Express train coming. So I guess we are not going to Fort York anymore, but instead we'll be going right towards King Street, and I'll walk towards Liberty Village that way. Didn't get a chance to see Exhibition Place, but I was really hoping for like a entrance to Fort York from Bathurst Street. It doesn't look like there is one there. I can get down to it too easily, so I'm just gonna have to adjust my route. There's the entrance on Strawn Avenue. Let me see if that's doable. Oh, I have to go all through that way? Maybe another time. So you have to enter Fort York from the west side, not the east, because there's no entrance from Bathurst Street. That's good to know from the future. Because my original plan was to enter Fort York from the east, go into the park, and then head back. But since I can't go into the fort at all, I need to revise my route and go this way instead. Turn around to Fort York Boulevard, says Liz. Yeah, I see what you mean there. Because here's where I am. Right? This is Bathurst Street. And I could have entered through this way, but I'm already over here, so it doesn't really make sense for me to turn back. I'm just gonna go up to King Street and go west. I'll visit another time. This is what happens when you're not familiar with an area. Liz is still trying to get me to go there. I'm not going there, Liz. That's gonna take a much longer way. I can go Niagara Street to Wellington Street, and then there's another path to go in, but we're going to King Street now. Sometimes that happens, like a map can show you areas that look connected, but because of elevation differences or because like there's a bridge over something and there's no staircase down or whatever, it's actually much farther than it looks.
You know, if you
Oh, that's nice of them to tell them about the dropped glove or something. I've had that happen before. People have pointed out that I dropped a glove or my AirPods someone returned to me one point. Some construction here to the left. Toronto's oldest bar to my left. That sun is very strong right now. Hello. I was actually over on King Street about a few days ago, but the other way through the entertainment district. MK says the oldest bar, you skipped over it. I showed it. Why'd you say I skipped over it? This Tim Hortons takes up 2 storefronts. Thanks Independent Mind, going left on Strawn Street, on the west of the sidewalk until East Liberty Street. And that will take me into Liberty Village. Not really too sure what's going on with those cyclists there. Heard that coughing from a mile away. Hope he's okay.
Action Kid in
What's
Toronto.
up? Hey.
Hey, it's good to see you.
Yeah,
man.
it's good to be here. Yeah.
We usually watch your videos when you're in Miami.
Yeah. And now
We
I'm
saw
here.
you around town, so it's good to see you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Okay. Hopefully I finally make it to Little Portugal today and Little Tibet.
Nice.
I haven't
Where
been
you
there.
headed to now?
Liberty Village, and then I'll head over to those 2 places.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Thanksgiving too.
Same to you.
Yep. Oh, so there are some people who like my Miami videos. Despite some people who say they're boring. I'm just joking. People like to hate on Florida for some reason, but it's funny, when I'm in Toronto, I've rarely seen people make comments saying, oh, Toronto's boring, it sucks. It only happens to Florida for some reason. Hey! What's up? Happy Thanksgiving! Nice to meet you too. Thank you. Oh, your husband is, oh, that's who we met. Bye-bye, have fun. See you. Zen Sweet says everyone's in a great mood today. Well, it's a holiday, so people are enjoying their Thanksgiving. And I'm enjoying my Thanksgiving walking through Canada, checking out all these local neighborhoods and the waterfront. It's just beautiful. And I enjoy my Thanksgiving too by snacking on a lot of food today. I'm actually very full. Zen Sweet says all the good food choices. Yeah, you're gonna see some food on Action Kid Extra. Maybe I can sample some Tibetan food or some Portuguese food today if I have some room later tonight. And that's also depending if these places are open. I don't know how many places are going to be open on Thanksgiving. I know many of the places in Chinatown did because I was there, and I already scouted it out before I went there to know if the places would be open. But if I can get Portuguese food in or Tibetan food in, it'll just be a bonus today. Yes, Susan Young, you're right. I went there and Chinatown was all open. Also, you know what's also open? McDonald's in Union Station. I did a video review of McDonald's too, to see how different it is from McDonald's in the United States. I was like, you know what, it's something people wouldn't think about, but there's always that chance McDonald's is different, and I tried it, it was pretty much the same. Rob says can't go wrong with McDonald's breakfast. I didn't have a breakfast, I had something more traditional called the hamburger. This looks like a fun little neighborhood park. Kind of more of an open lawn and seating areas. There's only one baseball field, but looks like it'll be a nice place to take a dog out to run around and get some fresh air. Really, Susan, there's a connecting bridge. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the connecting bridge to Fort York. I can go this way. I think I'd like to head into Liberty Village though. Not really too interested in seeing Fort York anymore, but instead trying to get some Tibetan or Portuguese food before the places close, and I wrap up this live stream, because if you think about it, I might end this live stream about an hour from now. It'll be 7:30. I don't know if places will be open by then. Wishing those firefighters good luck. What the? That was random. Some places are open for Thanksgiving. Hey, my roti place and my dosa place in the same restaurant. Here's Strawn Avenue. It's written as Strachan, but the pronunciation is Strawn. Lorraine Avellino says, why are they working on the holidays? If you think about it, someone has to work the holidays, right? People are still gonna need their groceries on holidays. Hospitals need to be open on holidays. Emergency services. And hopefully they're compensated for working on the holidays for what they do. And we should be appreciative of the people who are sacrificing their time working at a place when they could be spending their holidays with their loved ones or whatever. So that's why people work on the holidays. Hi. What's up? Hey. Yeah, I'm here in Toronto.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Watch your stream all the time. Great show.
Thank you.
Love it. Can you wave hi?
Hey.
Hi. Not the best mood right now. What
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving, you know. You have to be in a good mood.
Yes, we're walking it off.
I am too. I had such a big lunch.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yep, you
Have a
too.
good one, man.
Okay,
See you
bye.
later.
What a nice family. Oh, and we get another walk sign. Perfect. I was halfway across the street and then I turned around. Okay, so we are crossing over the rail tracks yet again. Wait, are these rail tracks? Looks like they might be developing them. Take a look at this. Are these eventually going to be decked over and buildings built on top of them? I know nothing about Liberty Village. I do know that some of these train track areas have been decked over and constructed on top of. Oh, Susan, that's what it was supposed to be? It was supposed to be a rail deck park. But now we got a bunch of metal there that's not really doing anything. Oh, what is going on here? Why is there poo in the bike lane? This is an obstruction that is very hazardous for cyclists. Probably more than any other hazard on the road. Gosh. And I just wonder what could cause so much poo. I don't see horses around here or anything. JB says it's from horses. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Why can't they pick up after their own poo? Uh-oh. No, don't escalate. All right, good. I hope that's it. I hope that's it. Good. Walk away. Good. Don't. No. Leave. 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 Glad that was the best outcome. That could have really gone bad. Independent Mind says, welcome to your neighborhood there on the corner of Strawn Avenue and Liberty. I hope that doesn't happen too frequently. Dawnberg says, I'm glad it didn't escalate further. It was very close to becoming like a fist fight. I'm glad nothing happened further. So Liberty Village, it looks like it's a bunch of homes here and condos next to each other. Huh. This is a part of Toronto I've never seen before. Troy says you're in Liberty Village, commercial areas further down. All right. What happened over here? It feels weird to have this building here when there's all these tall buildings all around it. Someone call my name out. Oh, there he is. Hey, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving. See you. From the balcony. All right. And here's Liberty Village Park. Someone said they were going to greet me if I walked on Liberty Avenue. That's probably the same viewer. And what's going on here? Am I supposed to be here? What's going on with these barricades or whatever? Huh. Oh well, I guess it's open. Despite the construction materials next to me, or doesn't seem to be dangerous. Yeah, POV, I don't really know either, but hey, it seems to be dried up on the sidewalk. As long as you don't walk off of it, you're okay. And I guess this is the commercial area here. Metro grocery store over there. Independent Mind says go towards Brazen Head. Oh, this way, okay. We'll cross the street. Looks like something that's very similar to the distillery districts, because I've been there. Here we go, Brazen Head. Liberty Market Building. Yeah, this is very similar to the distillery district. It almost looks the same, to be honest. Except this one's is less known than the distillery district. Has the same kind of rustic feel to it. Here's a Thai restaurant. I guess I could always go for Thai food or cha time if other places are closed for Thanksgiving. Yeah, says he thought this is a distillery district. It looks very similar to it. And also this is weather protected. They have a roof. I'm glad I came out this way because not many tourists in Toronto would say, I'm going to Liberty Village. They may say Kensington Market, City Hall, the Eaton Center, but not out here. The Islands Caribbean Cook Shop. That looks pretty inviting. If you didn't see my Action Kid Extra review today, I went to the Diners Corner in the, I guess it's the Rosedale district of Yonge Street, and I had an amazing Jamaican lunch. So even up in Canada, you could have some tastes of the Caribbean. Pog says Toronto is an epicenter for international food. That's what I've been discovering. There is no one distinct food that describes Toronto. It's all the people that live here that cook food from all over the world, and I've been really blown away by every kind of ethnic food I've had. Whether it's Thai, Chinese, Korean, Jamaican, Mexican. I really haven't had Mexican here, but Niagara Falls, that one was a little disappointing. Oh, this is neat. Also American food too, hamburgers. Laurie W., that was the same restaurant I went to where the lady invited me in. So that was the end of this part of Liberty Village. There's a really nice bridge up there that looks inviting, so I may walk across it. I think Little Tibet is very close to here. Maybe I need to walk King Street some more to get there. That's right, TO legend, Little Tibet, Little Portugal, and Little Italy are all close by. I've been to Little Italy and I've gone into a little bit of Little Portugal, but Little Tibet I'm really looking forward to. There's a lot of cool spots here in the Liberty Village area. Lots of cool little side streets. And what is this? West Elm entry? Or does this connect anywhere? Yeah, I'm not really too sure this goes through to the next street. Entrances to 109 Atlantic Ave. I'm looking at the map now. Yeah, it looks like it goes through. Independent Mind also says it goes through. Okay. Thank you for that. It's good to have a confirmation from the viewers. Hey, Johnny Stride says I can go. Let's go straight and left. Sometimes I get tripped up by the map sometimes, especially when there's elevation changes, like back what happened at Fort York. Cool little spot. Does seem that it's very quiet in this part of Toronto. Being that it's Thanksgiving, probably adds a lot to it. This seems quite familiar now. I have a feeling I'm near the Parkdale neighborhood that I went with the Ken Continuum. And I was looking at my map. Looks like I'm actually still near West Queen West. It's fairly close, about 10 blocks or so from Queen Street and Dufferin. That's the same rail line that divides West Queen West from Parkdale, but Little Tibet is a lot closer to me. If I continue this way, it'll be Little Tibet. Parkdale is just north of Little Tibet. Yep, Fozzie Bear, King and Dufferin. Susan Young says there's nothing in the path and it's not even really open today. I was in the path just briefly this morning, but I do agree with you, it's very quiet today. It's not the best day to go explore the path when there's not too many people. The path, by the way, is a underground, well, I shouldn't say underground, it's a network of underground passageways, sky bridges, and basically indoor walkways that connect the entirety of the financial district. You can get anywhere in the financial district with the path, just walking through it. You can actually go from Union Station to Dundas Square entirely indoors. Tom Bikes 416 says best to do path at lunchtime if you want to see the crowds. Even the food court today that I passed in the path was closed. Susan says useful in the winter especially. Yeah, especially if you don't want to get cold and walk through the snow. Joey Joe says it's a featureless underground mall, better to go to the Eaton Center. Yeah, it's mostly a connection of walkways between office buildings. That's mainly what it is. I see a big street up ahead. I think that's Dufferin. And then we'll be in Little Tibet. Kind of bold for that person to walk across the street like that with oncoming traffic. Bonnie's asking, what's that shuffling sound? Is anyone else hearing a shuffling sound? Could be coming from my jacket, because it happens a lot in the winter. When I wear this puffy jacket, it goes shh, shh, shh. But this is what it's doing. I could clip it on here maybe and I'll fix it, but I usually have success over here. Oh, you hear it too? Bella says you hear it also. Let's see what happens if I put it in my coat pocket and zip it up, if we'll hear it. I changed the positioning of the microphone. Let's see. It's usually pretty minor. People don't really hear it that well. Hello. That's what I hate about the winter time, is when we get these winter coats out, they make a lot of static noise. It's getting harder to read the street signs now that the sun is setting. But we are at Dufferin Street and the start of Little Tibet. I think we'll see most of the Tibetan businesses on King Street. Let's see. All says as soon as you cross Dufferin, I'm in Parkdale. Is Little Tibet a part of Parkdale? Is it a sub-neighborhood? It feels like it might be. Let's see. I see a Vietnamese restaurant there. I think I want to cross the street to that corner there. Okay. Johnny says Little Tibet is within Parkdale. That makes sense. Oh, Momo restaurants are up on Queen Street. Oh, so I was kind of there then. We have to go to Queen? All right. We'll do Queen Street instead of King. '501 streetcar, Queen Street to Dufferin. I took this one. FNUS says transit galore. Yep, streetcars and buses. No subway over here, unless you make it all the way to Bloor Street. Yeah, Troy Charles, I think that's the first stop on the Ontario line. Or maybe it's Exhibition Place. but the subway and train system is rapidly growing here in Toronto. Look point. I guess I don't need to do that here. There's a short crosswalk. So far, I've just been seeing a lot of residential buildings here and not too many Tibetan restaurants. Task Jackie says Toronto looks boring, man. Some people say that about my Miami stream too, as well as my New York streams. But I just hope the place where you are, you don't find it boring. That's what really matters. Bonnie says Tibetan food, you'd love to try that. Yeah, I think I'm in the mood for some Tibetan food tonight, if I could find a place that's open when I finish this live stream. Or maybe some Portuguese food. John says, go to Loga's Corner, the best Momo. I may pass by it on Queen Street. Here we are at Queen Street and Dufferin, the start of Parkdale. And this is where I did the collaboration video with the Ken Continuum, where we walk Queen Street from Parkdale through West Queen West. He's the guy who says, hey people, it is Monday, October 13th. Time is now 7:13 p.m. and the temperature is currently 14 degrees Celsius. And we're going to walk Queen Street from the Parkdale neighborhood all the way up to Roncesvalles. And I'm joined here by Action Kid. Yeah, Allie, the siren was pretty loud. So I've walked part of this before. Q-Pong says the temperature is police siren. Yeah, that kind of stunned me for a little bit. I'm walking here. First time I've said it in Canada. Hey, some places are open. Rhino.
I just think that there's a lot of. I don't think I've run a lot.
It can continue. It was like you were hearing myself in one of your videos. I just gotta get my hair cut now and get some glasses like you do. Still don't see too many Tibetan places here at all. Cube says, have I checked out Hyde Park yet? Nope. Not yet. I'd like to check it out someday. I've heard people compare Hyde Park to like a Central Park. And there's a lot of things to do there. Hanoi restaurant is closed. Will I have time to make it to Little Portugal? I don't know. Little Portugal seems to be out of the way now. Two Old Legend says, I need Johnny Strides to find out where Little Tibet is. Yeah, I'm not really too sure because I've walked this part of Queen Street before. I didn't really see too many Tibetan restaurants around here. But he was saying that more of the restaurants are here on Queen Street. Here's the Parkdale Library. Lots of 501 buses to Dufferin Street because the streetcars aren't running. All right, Johnny, you'll see a fair bit in a few blocks. To be honest, I don't think I'll be walking to Little Portugal from here just because we're way deep into Parkdale now. I may have to settle for Little Portugal another time. Also, I think that many of the places are going to be closed by the time I make my way over there. Momo place is coming to my right. All right. Let's see. Well, there's a Korean restaurant here which is open right now. Dun, da, da, da. Oh, here's a Tibetan restaurant. First one I've seen here, but it is closed. Shambhala Kitchen, Tibetan and Himalayan food. Closed on Mondays. Well, Thanksgiving's on a Monday, so we are not going to go to Tibetan food now. Momo house. Are they open? Yeah, they are. But it says the Monk Cafe is coming soon. And they close at 10. Very nice. I think this was Johnny's place that he recommended. Maybe we'll walk a few more blocks just to check it out, and maybe I'll wrap the stream up and I'll head back to the Momo house to eat. Jody Grubbs, thank you so much. You sure have great videos of Toronto. Love this great city. God bless. Thank you, Jody Grubbs. My pleasure. It's fun to show off the city like this. Next street across the left for Loga's Corner. All right. We will do that. Starlet Quinn says you must go through a lot of walking shoes. I do. I go through shoes, I go through socks easily. Well, here's an Indian restaurant, Mother India. Let's see if the place is open. We'll walk this way because the light turned this way first. Go left and then right, says Johnny. What? How does that make sense? So I was just there, I'm making a left. The only left's across the street. Right. Oh, I get it. All right. Left across the street and then right where I am. So this is the direction I was going to go anyway. Unless it's this left coming up, but I'll look. But here's Queen's Supermarket. Johnny says turn around. Oh man, you're really making me walk around in circles. So left from this crosswalk and then right on the next street. I got it now. Man, I would have been really detoured if I continued that way. And we are making a right here to see if we could find a Tibetan restaurant. Let's see. Oh, Loga's Corner. The sign is lit up, but is it open? It's open, okay. Yes, it is open. Sweet. All right. Takeout momos. All right. You know what? I'm going to review this place just because of you, Johnny. I came all the way here to Little Tibet to enjoy some momos here on Canadian Thanksgiving, all the way from the harbor fronts. But let's wrap up this video here at Close Avenue and Queen Street West. Thank you so much for joining on the stream, everyone. Finally got some food tonight. Glad this place is open. And I think I'm gonna end it here for sure, because Little Portugal, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna risk places not being open for Thanksgiving, so say that for another time. But appreciate you all coming out. Hit the like button, subscribe, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone in Canada. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.